Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer, presenting you this coming week's weekly horoscope, weekly forecast for each and every sign. Let us start with Aries. Aries, the Lord planet Mars and Venus are together in your own sign. This is the finest week for you. A lot of romantic opportunities, especially if you're a single person. A lot of attention is there for you. A lot of opportunities are there to make money. 12th house is occupied by Sun, Ketu. This particular union can bring a mixed fruit. But if you're on a legal problem or legal issues, you have to be extra careful. You have to be aware of any kind of a fine, penalty, punishment and unexpected loss. Health-wise, take care of your eyesight. Be aware of any migraine or blood pressure or any issue with heart. This particular week, you'll be very busy with your work. A lot of professional opportunities are there. A lot of complications will be resolved, done and dusted. More you become active, creative, visionary, more you'll be handsomely rewarded. This particular week, if you're a single person, you'll come across a beautiful romantic union, a unique companionship. You'll enjoy thoroughly. If you're a professional consultant, this week will offer you a very dignified opportunity. You'll learn a lot. May I say, you'll upgrade your ability, knowledge, skill. But this week is a week your performance will be flawless and you'll be acting like a shimmering star. But whatever you do, you have to be very careful regarding your decision making, regarding your choices. This is not the time you should go into a mode of aggression to teach somebody a lesson. This is not the time to take any legal risk. This is not the time you can be out of line or out of control. Whatever you do within your limits, as longer you are there to perform the best and do the best without taking advantage of anybody, the performance will be dignified, achievements will be unique. But this particular week, you'll enjoy thoroughly, romantically. When you talk about Taurus, this particular week, there will be lots of running around, lot of hustle and bustle. Expenditure will be sky high. You'll come across a lot of professional opportunities, financial opportunities. At the same time, you have to be very careful about your decision-making strategies. This is not the time to go through any kind of a haste. Expenditure will be sky high on image polishing, enjoyment, and personal joy. But sometimes due to position of Saturn, there are lack of communication between the loved one. You have to sort it out. This whole world is based on communication. We should talk to each other. We should communicate to each other on a nicest level. If there are any misunderstanding or bitterness or ego clashes, you have to call a day, resolve those issues and move on to the next level. Health-wise, if there are any sharp pain in your tummy or chest, you must consult your doctor. Especially if you're diabetic and you have an issue, please seek for a proper health advice from a consultant. When we talk about Gemini, this particular week, you'll come across a lot of obstacles, delays, waste of time. Sometimes your expectations are there, but achievements are not there, matching. Sometimes you can be very annoyed or disappointed. Whatever you do, try not to be a part of any problem. Whatever you do, try not to be a part of any argument or conflict. Try to keep harmony. May I say, happiness, harmony, communication at home or at your workplace. If there are any ego clashes with your colleagues, with your family members, you have to sort it out with passion, by listening to people, by addressing those issues. This is not the time to invest ego, whatever you do. Try not to make each and every issue your prestige issue. Just call a day, just go with the flow. This particular week, you'll come across a very unique opportunity. May I say new project or new planning in your profession. This is the time, all hands on the job. This is not the time to involve yourself into, professional politics. The position of Jupiter is finest. Your ability, skill, knowledge will be appreciated, irrespective whoever the decision maker. No doubt about it. Your skill will be acknowledged by well professional people, well learned people. You'll also come across a lot of social activities, may I say religious activities as well. But after, may I say 28th of March, health have to be taken care of. If there are any issue linked with blood pressure or any issue with tension or depression, you have to be very, very careful. This particular week can offer you something unique regarding profession. But as longer your focus is there, your attitude is there, nobody can stop your prosperity or rising. You have to be there as well, mentally and physically. Going to talk about Cancer. In your routine, the prosperity level will be on rising. You'll be able to expand yourself in a business, profession, career. A lot of new contacts, new circle is going to develop. You'll get the cooperation, support, and encouragement from your colleagues or superiors. You'll be meeting a lot of new people, new meetings, professional meetings will offer you new opportunities. If you're going abroad due to your business, profession, career, you'll achieve a contract. Foreign project will be successfully accomplished. You'll have a lot of support. But at the same time, may I say that due to position of Ketu, sometime you have to be very careful about your health, your back, your energy level. In this coming week, you'll receive unexpected news. But may I say that unexpected news will raise your status, prestige and honor. You'll be enjoying your success, prosperity. There will be a party or gathering. But at the same time, your long-last hope will be fulfilled. Congratulations. But the expenditure can be sky high. Never mind about that. Sometime you got to spend some money. But health-wise, look after your sleeping span, your rest. You got to have a time to relax yourself. At the same time, this particular week will be full of activities. So may I say, organize your routine in the best possible way and put an order of priority of the day and accomplish one by one all your accomplishments, all the tasks, tick all the boxes one by one. But invest discipline with passion. Going to talk about Leo. Leo's Sun, Mars, Ketu in the 8th house. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being, your energy level, your lower abdomen, any issue with blood and urine. Sometimes domestic complication, professional complication will be more than your imagination. If you come across any argument or conflict, you have to call a day. You have to resolve those issues in a most peaceful manner. This is not the time to lose your temper or become over-aggressive in your approach. This is the time to just calm down yourself, please, and take situation in a most diplomatic way or handle it in a most careful way. Expenditure can be sky high. You'll come across a lot of challenges, complications, issues, but you have to handle those issues one by one. Sometimes you'll be very annoyed, may I say very disappointed with your loved one's attitude and behavior. Sometimes peace of mind and happiness will not be there. But whatever it is, You have to go with the flow. This particular week, take each and every action with a lot of care and consideration and refrain from any foul temperament behavior. This particular week is a week you have to invest communication with your loved ones. Listen to them and point out what's right and what's wrong. And sometimes you have to compromise with the situation in the best possible way. But communication is a real key to resolving such matters. But never ever hurt anyone's pride or ego or honor with your sharp language. You have to be very careful about your behavior, about your address. We need to talk about Virgo. Virgo, this particular week, a lot of your time can be wasted on fruitless tasks, fruitless activities. Health-wise, look after your abdomen, lower abdomen, eyesight, skin. If you're diabetic, you have to be very careful about your health and well-being. Look after your diet. And if there are any issue with health and general well-being, please seek for a proper advice from your medical consultant. Expenditure can be sky high. This particular week, you can be all over the place. Sometimes your efforts are there, and may I say you are putting a lot of efforts, but the results are not anywhere. This is not the time to be disappointed or become grumpy or annoyed with yourself. This is a time you have to accept the reality. Sometimes you have to invest patience with your efforts. The rewards will come along, no doubt about it. May I say you have to wait for those rewards. But whatever you do, look after your business partnership, your professional relationship, and if there are any issue, you have to resolve there and then before it's too late. At the same time, lead your marriage relationship with passion, understanding. At the same time, may I say that look after your partner's health, mentally and physically, and your partner's well-being. Going to talk about Libra. Libra, this coming week, you'll be able to materialize a lot of your plannings. You'll be able to accomplish a lot of your projects. You'll be able to sort out a lot of your issues, problems. This particular week will offer you financial gain, rise in success, rise in prosperity, may I say rise in status. Sometime after midweek onwards, you can adopt a layback attitude. May I say you'll become lazy. That won't take us anywhere. If you're achieving something financially or regarding status, you have to develop more get up and do attitude. You should not have a lazy attitude. This is a time, if somebody offers you an opportunity, let's get that opportunity and make the most out of that opportunity. Health-wise, if there are any issue with blood circulation, your legs or feet or bladders, you have to sort it out there and then. Sometime, this particular week, your time can be consumed by a lot of fruitless tasks, activities which have no role to play. But your important task will be there uncompleted, unfinished. That's criminal. You have to address your important task first, put those tasks on your first priority list. But if you waste most of the week on fruitless activity, what will happen? Your important project can be uncompleted and you'll pay the price either through money or through your career. So let's organize this particular week, the order of priorities, your time, your finances, what you should do first, instead of distracting yourself on those activities which have no role to play for you. This particular week, you have to be very much focused and try not to be distracted at all. Going to talk about Scorpio. Scorpio, this particular week will offer you major challenges, complications, issues. A lot of your time can be wasted in fruitless tasks or activities. You have to be very, very careful about your time. Try not to waste your time on those activities which are not important at all. Health-wise, beware of any negative attitude, negative thoughts, depressive thoughts. You'll come across quite a few issues regarding financial backing, regarding professional backing. Struggle will be there more than your imagination, but you have to invest discipline in your routine. Income resources will be there more than your imagination, but you have to use those opportunities. Give those opportunities some time, attention, concentration, and action. Your karma will bring some sort of a dignified reward for you, but at the same time, if opportunities are there for you, you have to have a time, space, energy for that opportunity to make that opportunity become productive or fruitful for you. If you're a student, you have to be very careful about your time. Try not to waste your time on those activities which have no role to play in your professional or educational career. This coming week, you have to be very careful regarding your health and well-being. If there are any issue linked with digestive system or energy level, seek a proper advice. Going to talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Saturn Sadhisati, creating its own effect on you. You have to be very careful about your financial backing, your flow of income, your wealth, assets, your savings, at the same time, your health and well-being. Sometimes due to outside influence, you'll come across few family arguments or disputes. Whatever you do, try not to initiate any argument or conflict with your loved ones. This is not the time to invest any kind of a temper in your relationship. This is a time to invest passion, understanding, love, friendship, affection with your loved ones. Sometimes expenditure can be sky high. Income resources are not supporting. This particular week is a week where you have to really work hard for your gain, for your success, for your acknowledgement. You can be all over the place. Professional success will be there, but after putting a lot of efforts, you have to have a right attitude and right frame of mind. This is the time you must complete your unfinished task or unfinished project at once. Sometimes profession will offer you opportunities, but at the same time, same profession will offer you quite a few complications. You have to address both one by one. Sometimes you can be very tense due to your family relationship. Please keep the aggression away. You have to listen to your family members. If there are any issues or arguments or frustration or disappointment, or they have a complaint with your behavior or attitude, you have to address those issues and accept the reality. Whatever decision you're going to make, that decision have to be on real world or real time system, not on a factual thinking. To talk about Capricorn. Capricorn, this particular week is a week when Saturn, Mars aspect on each other. Due to that factor, may I say that Saturn position, third aspect on Lagna. And Mars aspect is also on Lagna. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being, and Saturn and Mars they have aspected on each other as well. You have to be very careful about your health, well-being. Beware of any financial deception, professional deception. You have to be very careful about your decision-making strategy. Sometimes expenditure will be quite high. Sometimes you'll be running around quite a lot. But at the same time, may I say, polish your presentation, your word of speech, your address, when you're especially meeting with professional people or decision maker. Sometimes your mind can be quite upset due to domestic complications, family rows, issues. By weekend, a lot of your complications will be resolved, done and dusted. Tension can be sky high. Sometimes peace of mind, happiness will not be there. Whatever you do, you have to organize yourself professionally and personally, and try to create a balance in your personal life and professional life. You have to have a time for your loved ones. At the same time, try not to be a part of any professional politics. But people will try to test your fiber, try to trap you into a situation. You have to be extra careful. Whatever you do, instead of losing temper or becoming annoyed or aggressive, that won't take you anywhere. You have to use your head instead of using your heart. Make your choices very wisely. Make your choices with your help of common sense, not with emotions only, because emotions can come and go. Logic can stand all the time. When we talk about Aquarius, this particular week is a week the resources will be improving. New professional financial opportunities will be there for you. Expenditure can be sky high, but you will get a lot of cooperation, understanding, support from your family, from your colleagues, from your friends. A lot of your issues will be resolved, done and dusted. This particular week, you'll be able to sort out a lot of your past problems, long-last problems. But be prepared for sudden travel. Sometime, due to technical reasons, you'll come across few issues with your superior, with authorities. But you have to be very careful regarding your presentation, regarding your dealing, regarding your address. This is not a time to lose your temper and flip out of the blue and present yourself in a most awkward way. That won't take us anywhere. Losing temper, become over aggressive, will spoil more than making anything resolve. Health-wise, if there are any sharp pain in your chest, in your abdomen, you please go and see your doctor. But sometimes the insecurity will be there. But you have to address those issues, especially if there are technical issues. Health-wise, take a proper advice, but your expenditure will be quite high. Sometime you have to pay somebody, or you owe someone money or debt, but expenditure can be big. At the same time, you must put an effort, raise your flow of income and become financially more stable. But profession can offer you certain amount of challenges. You have to accept those challenges and deal with it one by one. When we talk about Pisces, this coming week, the opportunities are there, the resources are there. You receive a lot of important news, good news. You'll be very active, dynamic, creative. You'll be participating in a lot of activities. Professional people, well-learned, educated people, people who have authority, power, will support you, recognize you. Your ability, skill, knowledge will be appreciated throughout, no doubt about it. Your foreign project will be successful. You will come across a unique opportunity from abroad, no doubt about it. But sometime due to position of Ketu, there are few delays are happening due to technical reasons. But this coming week will offer you a deal of a car or property, and you'll receive some sort of looking forward to receive a very important news. Sometime that news will come along with the passage of time. This particular week you'll come across a romantic union. A very dear friend, a very beautiful meeting will happen. This particular week you'll be very active, religiously, socially. But whatever you do, give a positive direction to yourself and take a right step with the help of your common sense. Whatever you do, if you involve yourself in a technical hiccups, seek for a proper advice and act on that advice. And if you involve yourself in a technical trap or legal trap, deal the situation with the most careful manner without losing temper. This particular week you have to be on guard if you involve yourself in a legal issue or legal problem. Thanks for watching my weekly horoscope. If you're new to my channel, then please do become a subscriber for more contents including monthly, yearly forecast. If you like to know more about your yearly horoscope for this 2015, like romance of the year, career, profession, financial backing, your health in this coming year in 2015, and your educational career, and a lot more contents there, then please do visit my website. The link is in the video description below. I'll be back with a lot more contents, lot more videos. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.